Call to order the special meeting of the Tiverton Town Council Friday, February 28th, 2025. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Madam Clerk.
Councilor Committo.
Present.
Councilor Hayden.
Present.
Councilor Edwards.
Present.
Councilor Paull.
Present.
Councilor Perry. Present. Councilors Janick and deMedeiros are absent.
Wonderful. All right, so we actually are not going to go into executive session. It's all going to be done out here. First item under general business is Interim Town Administrator discussion and possible vote to approve purchase and sales agreement with Street Legal LLC for Assessor's Plat 107, lots 813, 814, 815, 816, 817, 818. Total purchase price of $277,663.18 to be adjusted upon completion of survey and road abandonment, to be adjusted by final survey price per acre, by final survey and per acre price, and authorization for Interim Town Administrator Jones to sign the purchase and sale agreement. In your packet under here we have resolutions. This is for title company, I believe, Mr. Solicitor?
It's for the benefit of the town.
Benefit of the title company.
It's the official action of the city town council.
Okay, so we can do these 1, 2, 3 at a time. I would be looking for a motion to approve Resolution 2025-0009 as it relates to this item.
Mr. President, I'd actually like to make a motion to pass all three of these as a block, if that'd be okay.
We'd like to do it one at a time.
One at a time? Okay. I make a motion to pass 5A as stated in the agenda.
Okay, and that would be for Resolution 2025-0009, correct?
Correct, sir.
Motion made. Do I have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Well, seconded by Councilor Perry. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? None opposed. Okay, next item on the agenda is Interim Town Administrator discussion and possible vote to approve purchase and sales agreement with Longplex Ice and Golf LLC for Assessor's Plat 107, lots 720 through 742. Total purchase price of $858,393.50 to be adjusted upon completion of survey and road abandonment, to be adjusted by final survey and per acre price, and authorization for the Interim Town Administrator to sign the purchase and sale agreement. The resolution number accompanying this item is 2025-0008. Do I have a motion?
Mr. President, I'd like to
Counsel.
make a motion to pass 5B as stated, Resolution 2025-008.
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Committo. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Okay, 5-0. Last item on the agenda is Interim Town Administrator discussion and possible vote to approve purchase and sales agreement with LP Properties for Assessor's Plat 107, lots 750, 751, and 752. Total purchase price of $100,761, and authorization for the Interim Town Administrator to sign the purchase and sale agreement. The accompanying resolution is 2025-010. Do I have a motion to approve the resolution? And
Mr. President, I'd like to
Counsel.
make a motion to approve 5C as is on the agenda, Resolution number 2025-0010.
do I have a second?
Second.
We don't have public comment on this meeting, but if,
It's up to you.
yeah, so before we take a vote, by all means, come on up, Ms. Jones.
It's going kind of quickly for me. Thank you. Quite frankly, I don't know if this is a good proposal or not, and that's my point. Longplex, I'm sure, wants to be seen as a good neighbor, and the town council wants to be seen as doing what's best for the town. But the timing of this meeting puts both in a bad light. And as the chairperson of the EDC, it concerns me that I had to find out about it when contacted by residents, as opposed to hearing from the town council itself that this was coming up for a vote. I have handed out, at one point, I had handed them out to Mr. Paull, but I have copies of a grant that would have been something that this town council could have looked at. It's sponsored by Rhode Island Commerce, and I recommended last year that the town apply for this to assist us with developing a plan for the industrial park. by reviewing lot size, topography, and infrastructure needs, a plan that would have benefited the town and also Mr. Long, clarifying what areas were best suited for building and what would be needed to complete projects successfully and in a timely manner. The administrator at that time did not follow through last year, but the grant cycle is open now for a new round of grants. I believe that by going through this process, it would help clarify exactly what is needed for optimum development, which would help potential buyers as well. I also want to point out that on the EDC, we have several businessmen who have experience, in fact, their entire career has been in development. I want to ask the council to consider how many and what types of jobs this project will be bringing to the town. What about the water supply? How much tax revenue will this project bring in? This industrial park belongs to the town, and I feel the townspeople should have been given the opportunity to learn more about this project before it was approved. I feel this should have been a more transparent process, and the end result might very well have been the same, but the trust and positive feeling for the council would have benefited, and so would Mr. Long's project have benefited if people felt that this had been done openly and clearly and with input from the town. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, motion's been made,
I just
seconded.
wanted to comment on that.
Yes, Counselor.
Renee, thank you so much, and appreciate your email as well. I just want, this meeting should be of no surprise to anyone. We have strategically and been working hard and very, very hard to come to this decision. This meeting was called within 48 hours. A decision has already been made. What I want to say is there was a change in some of the paperwork, and rather than make the buyer wait an additional 2 weeks to get his very large project underway, we made this meeting happen to actually save the deal, not to kill the deal. So we're trying to retain the deal, and that's why we called it within 48 hours. So nobody's trying to pull a fast one. Nobody's trying to sneak anything in. So I just want to clear that up with you, that nobody's pulling any fast one by any means whatsoever. I can assure you that. I've been in the meetings. We have thought long and hard about this, and there are a lot of moving parts that some we can't discuss because they are in executive sessions. And sometimes we wish we could talk about those things with you, but we just can't. That's the rule. So I just want to give you honest feedback on that portion of the thing, but appreciate you stepping up and giving us your insights. Really, really appreciate it.
All right, so before I call a vote, Ms. Black, I think, would like to say something?
Thank you for letting me speak. I appreciate that. I understand, Renee, what you're saying. I was here with Mr. Long years ago when Scott Humphrey was the head of economic development. His first plans on this table, we all looked at him. Mrs. DeWood was there, and we said, I was on the school committee. I said, this is wonderful for this town, for the kids. But what I didn't know is it's much more than the kids. Senior citizens can go there for free if they're on Blue Cross and walk around the path on the top, the gym that you have. This is an amazing opportunity. My husband went there for a special massage that he couldn't find anywhere else. It's amazing what this is offering us. How many studies are we going to have? Studies we can't find. I come up here and ask, and they don't even know where they are. Study after study. This council, the one before it, was looking at it. This has not been done in a hurry. Mr. Long's been waiting a long time. When you have backers, if you keep pushing and pushing, they go away. We know that. If we have an opportunity for a skating rink, imagine the kids being able to put on their skates and walk over there and, oh no, let's put a pop place there instead. Oh my God, I've heard about that. That's outrageous. Let's all remember when the oldest one went in the liquor store and passed it all out to the kids waiting in the bushes. 3 schools are there behind those bushes, and someone talks about a pop place. Say, let's do what's right for this land. We have someone here who's dedicated, who's shown a good faith, and has worked with 2 councils now, and before that, many more councils. I can't believe how many times I've been here for this person and to support this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Black. All right, so any further discussion from the council?
I'd just like to say a
Counselor
few
Perry.
things. Renee, thank you for all that you do. And I've lived in this town for 49 years now, and I've been involved in politics for probably 40 of those 49 years. And I've seen a lot of things come and go in that industrial park. I've seen survey after survey done, and we can't get, and I think there was a proposal that came in and looked at it, and was probably one of the only serious ones, and then he backed out of it. We finally got an opportunity to sell part of that industrial park. And I think we should take that opportunity right now. I said this 6 years ago, and I'm going to say it again. We should not spend another penny in that industrial park. We are not in a real estate business. We should get out of the real estate business. We're a town. We're not real estate operators. So selling this to Mr. Long is probably one of the best things we could ever do. And if anyone else comes along, we should sell that property. We should not be in a real estate business. Thank you.
Counselor Committo.
Well, I think my two fellow councilors pretty much summed it up. I was just going to add some remarks like Mr. Perry just did, so I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you. Counselor Paull, any discussion? All right. I just want to say from my position, very glad that we do have this deal in place and looking forward to partnering again with Mr. Long in the industrial park to see some development happen there, which will be beneficial for the town of Tiverton, both in the short and also in the long term. So looking forward to that partnership. And with that, if there's no further discussion, I'd like to call for a vote. All in favor? Not opposed. Thank you. One more thing. Thank you very much for this grant application. We are going to get this into the chief's hands so he can take a look at it. Looks like we have about a month. Okay. And so we'll put it on, we could put it on the next agenda, since it's not listed here, to have further discussion about it, Mr. Administrator.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay. Do I have a motion to adjourn? Motion been made. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right. All in favor? Thank you.